You want to go to a baseball game, right? You say to yourself, and you wonder, where should I go? And aside from geography, which is probably the decision you'll use, the point you'll use to make the decision, if you were interested, like I was, to know about ticket prices across the league, I'm going to give a major shout out to Jordan Mendoza, writer for USA Today. He wrote a terrific article explaining the average prices of Major League Baseball tickets league wide and the cheapest ones, where they are and why. So if you want to check it out, it's on USA Today. He does a great job. However, I'm going to break down some of it with all the props to him. Across Major League Baseball, the average cheapest ticket, is $11. $11, Brad.
That's pretty cheap. Yeah, I like that.
How many stadiums do you think have tickets at $6 or less?
$6 is really cheap.
Bro.
So I wonder if they count the free kids tickets, because like the Diamondbacks do for their kids club, you get a free kid ticket on Sunday with the purchase of like a regular ticket.
No,
So
these are tickets that you have
these are
to
actual
buy.
These are actual tickets.
These are tickets you buy.
With $6 or less, I'm going to say two.
Two stadiums. You think two stadiums?
Two.
You're
with
wrong.
6 or less. Dazzle
You're wrong.
me, Brig.
10 stadiums across Major
10?
League Baseball will
Does
let
it
you
give
in
them?
for
Does it list them?
$6 or less. It does. For $6, you can get into Coors Field in Denver, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, and American Family Field in Milwaukee. For $5, Brad, you
no
can
wonder
get
that
into...
stadium's gone in disrepair. They're not charging anybody admission. How any money to make repairs?
For $5, you can get into see a Marlins game. You can see a Mets game. You can see the Cardinals play, and you can see the Blue Jays play for $5. But that's not all. For $4, Brad, you can get into the Angels Stadium, Yankee Stadium, and Oracle Park in San Francisco.
Is that standing room only at Yankee Stadium?
These are seats.
I can't believe you can get in the door at Yankee Stadium for less than $50, honestly, much less $4.
It's interesting that you bring that up. Do you know why that is?
I have no idea. Why? Like, how does that work? Why?
It comes down to availability of tickets. Yankee Stadium holds 46,537 seats.
Okay.
Their average attendance is 39,618 per game per year. So that's, a number of thousands of seats that go unsold, which is why, because of supply and demand, they have so many seats that they just got to get sold. So they're willing to put corner seats and less appealing seats in the upper deck, etc.
I'll sit anywhere for $4.
$4
sit on the roof.
You
$4, and I don't like heights.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else do you do for $4, Brad?
We'll talk later.
Yeah. So thank you. That's for the bullpen cut. Baseball family, if you want to know what Brad will do for $4, you got to get on Patreon and support the show. That's where you get the unedited and uncut version of the show. It's available to all patrons, regardless of how much you spend. It's $1, $5, $10, $15, and $500 a month of support, and the bullpen cut, where we will find out what Brad will do for $4, will be available there. Let's get back to tickets. All right. Here's the deal. How many stadiums do you think you can get into for $11 or less that we have not already covered?
So there's 10 for $6 or less, right?
Yeah.
I'll go another 7 then.
Let's do this. How about for $24, between $24 and $11?
Okay. I'll say 7.
6 to 11. So
7,
okay,
'cause
it's 11.
24
It's
is still-
11.
It's 11 more stadiums.
11 teams will let you in the door with a seat for $24 or less. And then you add the 10 we already talked about. That's 21.
So you can get into 21 stadiums for under $24.
Out of 30. Here are the teams you can get into for $24 or less. You can go see the Cleveland Baseball Club for $24. You can see the Dodgers play for $24. You can get into Fenway for $22. You can get into the Astros Minute Maid Park for $18. Texas Rangers at Globe Life, the new one, $16 a seat. The Phillies at Citizen Bank, $15. The Trop, nobody wants to go there. You can get it in for $15. Wrigley, $14. Guaranteed Rate Field, which is where the White Sox play on the south side of Chicago, $13. Truist Park has the cheapest tickets at $11. In Pittsburgh, PNC Park, $11.
I can't believe they're charging that much at the Trop with that many empty seats.
That's what
I mean.
saying.
I know they have a good team, so they can I guess they can up a little bit, but with that many empty seats, you got to drop those prices a little bit.
Now, this does not factor in the average price. Okay, the average
this is
price
the bottom.
of
This
a
is the lowest
ticket.
price.
This is the cheapest you can get. The average ticket price for Yankee Stadium's tickets are $174. Okay, that's the average price. Now you can go and buy a $1,000 seat behind home plate, sit in the cushy armchair, all the food is paid for, etc. That's $1,000 or better, depending on who they're playing, etc. Right?
Right. Yeah. No. This is definitely the bottom rung. You're sitting in right field, up to the top,
in the corner, behind the pole.
Bring your
whatever.
binoculars. Yeah. All of it.
John Sterling in your ears because you can't hear anything else, for sure. but baseball
even the PA
family
is like, no, buddy.
Number
2. You say number 2?
Number 2.
Oh, it took that long for the sound to travel. My goodness. Derek Jeter lost the bat.
It took years.
There's a science joke for you, Brig.
Oh, that's baseball, Susan. That's awesome. So, baseball family, before we take our break, I want you to know that if you have access to a Major League Baseball facility and you've been worried about ticket prices, it has never been cheaper to go to a ball game than it is right now. Get yourself to the ballpark. In recent history, take your family to the ballpark. Take your friends to the ballpark because you can do it for cheap. My daughter and I got into Busch for $24 a piece last summer, and it was awesome. We got into Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Terrific experience. One of the most beautiful ballparks I've ever been in my life. It was wonderful.